how you're spending the holidays, watching
right.
Nintendo.
Playing Nintendo.
Playing Nintendo.
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, you know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more.
Dragon Warrior.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. My Emperor, I failed you.
And then who's responsible for calm together over me right now?
Fire! Mamma mia!
Hello internet users and welcome back to another video.
I tend to get bogged down in anxiety.
You idiots!
That's right, we're gonna cheat.
I just like jumping on things and killing them and shooting things.
I'm a man! I'm 40! Listen up, morons! Nani?
You are the main character. You are the main character.
You know, you can stop at any point and reset your day.
Parvinator.
Hey yo gamers, happy Sunday. Good to see you. Welcome. It's America's #1 online video game personality, Ben, the Parvinator Parvin here at your service on a Sunday stream. Ready to chill, ready to hang. This Metroid music, it's got me pumped. It's got my hat at a 45-degree angle. I'm ready to go. Good to see you guys. Welcome, Fireball. Welcome. Woo. That one's really loud in my mix. I gotta turn that down. Sorry, Godzilla. You're way too loud. Love you, man. I didn't mix any of these sound effects. I just tossed them on the soundboard. That's what I get. Good to see you guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a great weekend. Mine's been really fun. Got to, a crazy weekend just because I honestly, I feel like I ran out of juice, ran out of gas by the end of the week. Friday night, man, I hit the wall. But just before I hit the wall, we managed to creep through Parvination episode 3. I say creep. It was awesome. It was a very high energy stream. I had a great time. Check it out. If you haven't seen it, maybe swing by YouTube. The VOD is still up on Twitch as well. But yeah, check it out. This is a kind of podcast style thing I've been doing, using those segments that we've been, working on for the last several months. Kind of had been mixing them in amongst the gameplay, and I figured, man, that's not really working so well. Maybe we just throw them all together when we call it Parvination, and maybe I sometimes use the word podcast to describe it, but it's a video game variety show. Check it out. Yeah, it's up on YouTube. I've got a playlist with the first 3 episodes. It's been fun so far, and yeah, I've been late on that, so I've been late starting that episode, and yeah, speak of the devil, I look in the chat, Ashmac, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we are early. We're early. At once upon a time, this was more like on time for me.
Maybe I can give you some spiritual advice as to what works for me.
And that just kept rolling it back, but also throwing more into the stream and life getting in the way. So yeah, it is surprising, Ronaldo's. There, we were just talking about that. Welcome, good to see you. Thanks for liking the live stream. But yeah, anyway, guys, good to see you. We're gonna be playing a little Metroid. I mean, come on, you hear the music, you see the title. We're going to Planet Zebes, all right? And I'm going to see if I can break through this point that I've been stuck at. It's been tough. There's a couple spots I can go to. I just can't seem to make it that far without dying. And so it's at this point, it's not that I've run out of things to explore or I feel stuck in that way. It's just having some trouble getting good, honestly. I did play just a little bit yesterday. I put it on for maybe about 20 minutes, and I checked out an area I had wanted to go back to and explore, but it's tough for me. It's that sort of white-themed area, kind of close to the beginning. There's like some blocks that you break, and you can go down. When you first start the game, you can only continue into the door to the right there, but now you can bomb those blocks and go down, and I did that, but it's just hard down there. I think all the brick or not brick, but yeah, I think it kind of changes to sort of a white motif. It might be some of the Space Pirates set up, I don't know. Yeah, Ronaldo said, have you seen any shows recently? Well, I've been watching a little bit of wrestling, still getting that in. Yeah. Not so. I haven't watched a whole lot. My partner and I, we wanted something easy to watch, like towards the end of the night, and she had seen a little bit of Star Wars Rebels and was kind of interested in it, and she just kind of mentioned it the other day, and I've seen it a couple times through. But yeah. So we started watching that again recently. Well, for her, it's her first time through it. But yeah, she's been around when some of it was on. I used to have it on a lot in the mornings when I'm working out. It's funny because I actually had that impulse when we started it. I was like, man, I feel like I should be like putting on the gloves right now, picking up the dumbbells. But it's time to wind down, Well, yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming through, guys. I would like to start especially these gameplay streams more at a time like this, or 4:30, of my time. About an hour and 15 from now. That's also feels still pretty good for me, But yeah. These last couple of weeks, I honestly, I didn't really have a good work-life balance, and I think it kind of bit me on the ass Friday night, man. I just sort of hit the wall. Felt really tired after my stream. Yeah, no Metroid show, huh? Yeah, well, you know, it's interesting. I think, I wonder if Metroid was, well, I guess it was at least referenced in that Captain N show. Have you ever watched much of that, Ronaldo? You mentioned a lot of these old Nintendo cartoons. You might have seen that. Captain N. I don't know a whole lot about it other than I know it's like very, you know, kind of like, it's a very, you know, sort of casual toss around of the lore. You know, I think there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense once the games got rolling. But it was kind of just a combination of people's, you know, since the NES was so hot, you could just take these franchises and you could just put them in, you know, situations that don't make sense, and people are just stoked to have something to, you know. Oh, I'm playing the game and I can watch them on TV too. This is crazy. Yeah, no, it certainly doesn't count as a Metroid show. Yeah, but I think they had like a Mother Brain character on it stuff. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you know, they could. I think it would be a really. Yeah, no, yeah, I hear you. I think that could make for a really good movie. Honestly, I think out of pretty much all of Nintendo's franchises, I feel this would be one of the easiest to pull off in some ways, I think. Because if you just had a really good sci-fi director and like some really good, I don't know, some like really cool set building and stuff, I think that like, I think you could have a really fun show or movie. And, you know, it's so atmospheric that, yeah, I think you just sort of go for a very dark, foreboding, kind of a survival film, you know, like type. And I think you could, that's kind of what this game feels like, you know? Everything's trying to kill you. You're very much in hostile territory. But I feel like you could, I just feel like that would translate pretty well to a show or a movie. Man, it's got me interested now, yeah. Thinking about it. Yeah, they covered that's interesting. So yeah, they did a Punch-Out character, huh? Yeah, I've never seen it myself. Seems interesting. Definitely something I want to, like, you know, I want to see at some point. It's been on my, like, you know, NES era nostalgia, you know, research list. So, okay, right now I'm really just trying to get my energy up, which is going okay for me. I'll probably start falling and running into these guys in a second, but yeah, I want to just get our energy filled up. We also have an energy tank we can fill up as well, just because it's very difficult just getting from one side of this map to the other. I don't really have the hang of it. But I am getting just a little bit better at dealing with some of these enemies. I need to find the places that have the, like, piping, where the enemy just comes out of it. That makes life a lot easier. Oh, shoot. Burk, burk, burk. Oh, shit. I hate these guys. Leave me alone. Man, flying crazy. There goes all my energy I saved up. Oh, man. Die. Oh, shoot. Now I'm getting myself into some trouble. Oh, One Punch Man? Yeah, I've heard of that one. I've never read or watched anything, about it, but yeah, I've seen it around. The title is awesome. I love that that exists. Well, yeah, I see a lot of memes for One Punch Man, and I'm always a little out of the loop, but that's okay. Not every meme is meant for everybody. Boo. Bark, bark, bark. I'm gonna kill you. Come here. Ah. Alright, we're filling up our health. Live action One Punch, huh? That's interesting. Or One Punch Man. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about the series, so yeah, I don't know that I'll be catching that, but that's interesting. Seems like a big pickup for, kind of shows maybe a, worldwide interest. Obviously, I mean, I see people into it and stuff, so I knew it was at least somewhat big, but yeah, that's cool. All right, we're filling up our tank. So far, so good. Well, the tank's filled up, I guess. Now we're filling up our regular energy. What are you doing? Don't fall down. Yikes. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. It's been a good one for me. A mix of I got a little bit of work done yesterday, but I think I just really felt kind of tired. Honestly, I think I just went a little too hard with the work. The work-life balance got a little too out of whack last week, and I just hadn't slept well either for a few nights in a row. So thankfully, I got through the I got through the streams and stuff, but I was definitely tired during the Parvinator After Dark, man. I had to pull from my own E-tank. Yeah, sure, Ronaldo. A short synopsis, because I don't watch a whole lot of anime. I don't care too much for it. It's all right, but yeah, it's not really a focus of mine. So yeah. I'd be interested. I would, maybe like a quick summary would be cool, but I can't guarantee I'd be into it for very long, Yeah. Oh, come on. Kill these guys. Hey, thank you guys again for hanging out. This has been fun. I mean, I know nothing about One Punch Man, but I just hope that what it is that basically with most people, he only needs to get a single punch in, and then or against most opponents. I know nothing about this thing other than seeing some pictures, but yeah. Based on the name alone, he's pretty powerful, and when he gets that one punch in, the right one, I don't know. Maybe he only has one punch. He has trouble learning other styles. It doesn't matter because that one punch does it for him. Maybe it's about like it's saying that he's like an enjoyer of punch. He is One Punch Man. So it's not necessarily like a name, like something man, being the name. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's test out those hypotheses. Ronaldo said, One Punch Man is about a superhero that trains so hard to the point of losing all his hair. So strong he can beat people with one punch. Very cool. Lost his hair, man. He was going through it. I was talking about feeling stressed out, but I don't know that I'm losing any more hair at a faster rate than usual. So yeah, man, he must have been really yeah, dude must have had a lot going on. Training hard, man. Saitama. Okay, thank you. Character's name. The main character.
You are the main character.
There we go. All right, so we got our energy filled up. At this point, I kind of want to check that area that we have. I sort of want to go into the area I was really getting my ass kicked in yesterday, and then yeah, prior to that too, I think. But man, what a long hallway. Give me some energy. He got so strong that a fight felt pointless to him. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If he can get it done in one punch, you know, that makes sense. I guess the challenge is, yeah, how do you write... I'm sure they're good at this, but yeah, I guess part of the exercise here is how do you show One Punch Man, you know, being vulnerable? How do you show them, you know, because you can't just show them kicking ass all the time. Like, there needs to be like a little, at least a moment where we wonder if they can pull it off. Get him. Keep it rolling. Sipping some hot coffee this time.
Maybe I can give you some spiritual advice
instead of the
what works for me.
The usual cold brew. Honestly, it's hot enough to want cold brew right now, but I'm working with what I got. Shit. Okay, I think just through this door is the yep, this is where we want to be. There you go, he's dead. Hasn't happened to him yet, so One Punch Man really is kind of just living up to his name still. That's interesting. Yeah. You want to see him struggle a little bit, but maybe that's just his thing. He kicks ass. He is the One Punch Man, after all. He's One Punch Man. Okay, so this is where I just keep getting smoked in these areas. I made it a little bit into the leftward area. There were some more missiles that were there, but then I couldn't quite get everything connected. So I've got a little map I've been working on here. Again, like it looks awful. It's not working for me very well, but it's something. Yeah. I think I died when I was going in here by going to the right. Let me see. Well, he's got that advantage. Wait, what is this? This isn't what I thought it was going to be. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, because there's a dead end here. Huh? Okay, that's right. This is a dead end down below us. Talking about One Punch Man and you know, like kind of just having, you know, basically godlike powers or something. It makes me think of DBZ and all the times that they you know, a lot of people talk about the power scaling of a lot of anime, and a lot of you see this with RPGs as well, where, you know, every boss fight is like an early boss fight could be something that later you're like easily knocking those things out. It's just like a wild creature you find or something, and you know, with DBZ, it's like for a while they were doing the whole power levels thing, and then that just got to be untenable, you know. All right, I think I'm gonna try to go left here. I should just freeze that thing and just leave it on the screen. Oh shit. This area sucks. Come here. So I think that this is one of the first places I found missiles. I think it's back in here. Is there anything up higher, though? Oh, shit. No, let's not visit that. Oh, God, yes. And then you got these hoppers. These guys are tough. Okay. Shit. Oh, bad start. Get out of there. Oh, shit. Oh, this is a good place to level up, I guess. Possibly. Let's see. Well, it'd be better if it had... Damn, I hate that. Come on, man. As soon as I get it, it's ready to pop back out again, I guess. No, not necessarily. There goes the first E-tank. Ah, okay, move on. Clearly not working for me here. These two are kind of too spaced out to work. It's just so easy to get like yeah, man, it's just so easy to get into a spot where you're going to be just bouncing into enemies, you know. Ah, shit, dude. Like, that room just cleared us out. We went in with almost full health. Ah. Man. You know, you start with 30 health, too. Pretty brutal. So why isn't it coming out of the pipe at this point? Was it just at the beginning? Is it gonna do it once I turn around? You know, like, what's the deal? Yeah, maybe just once at the beginning there. This is fucked. Yeah. It's so hard starting with the 30 health, I think. That's... It's gonna feel good to actually get to the next cool thing, you know? I've been stuck on this for a few playthroughs. I do have a good amount of time to dedicate to it today, especially since like, we got the early start, but we'll end a little earlier than we had been, but that's because we've just been starting so late, so... It's a few to knock those guys out. No safe spots, you know, everything's trying to kill me. And at this point in our current, I mean, I think we might get something that lessens damage at some point, but I'm not sure. But in our current state, it's difficult just to clear these rooms. Get him. How do I get up to that one? Oh, that was it, I think. If I had just, Yeah, I wonder if that's... Can I get up there? Let's see. Maybe that's a way back or something. I did see one that was a little higher than all this, so... I think I... Okay. Set one. Shit. Set one. How come I'm not able to put them up in the air right now? Come on, dude. I wonder if I have to get... I wonder if any of these are open here. Or this might be a red herring here, just to kind of tell us that, oh, there's something we can... That might be what that is, actually. Just a signal to say, hey, you know, there's something here. Look for a way to get into the wall, because I don't know that we can get all the way up to that level. I don't know if it makes... It wouldn't really make a difference either, I don't think. Okay, this is where shit always gets very difficult. Come on. Come on. Sometimes I just want to kill an enemy right away. It's nice to have the missiles for that. Oh man, I could use that, but I don't want to. This is okay. This is this seems kind of safe here. I mean, it's not perfect because it's just the one, but I can let it fly to me. Okay, this is cool. All right, this will work. I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to get out exposed over the lava. Do 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 do. Not gonna get it. Come on. I like this music too, though. Okay, almost let's see, almost got our first E-tank filled up. There we go. Guess I can go a little like, yeah, a little left and right, but I don't want to. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, Chief. There you go. Come on, get it. There you go, get him. Hey, thanks again for hanging. I'm enjoying myself, liking this game. Wish I'd played it a long time ago. If for any reason, because hey, I'd be better at it right now. But I'm very happy we found midway through this room a little place where we can recharge our batteries a bit. This is good here, I guess. As long as you're ready to defend yourself. On Wednesday, we're going to be playing, we're going to do the next Parvinator 64 volume. This will be volume 12. I think I forgot to change the number. I think 12's what we're on, or maybe, yeah, I think we're moving to 12. I think we're gonna do a Pokemon Stadium. We're gonna do the first Pokemon Stadium game released in Japan, and it did not. This one did not make it to America. The one that, or you know, I don't think it made it out of Japan officially. You know, the one that came to, the one that got worldwide release was yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2. The Japanese version was labeled 2. It came to us and they just called it Pokemon Stadium. I think it is much superior to the first game that they released in Japan, because it didn't have all 150 Pokemon. So, you know, even though Gen 1 was so hot at that point, you know, that first game, I think they rushed it out and they didn't have... Damn it. Sometimes I just don't jump worth a shit. I don't know. This one's doable here. This is good. Yeah. Should have just done this earlier, I guess. I just didn't want to get caught in between these two. Now that I know I can't go too far right, that's to trigger the one on the right to reappear. We're good. I'm not going to get that, though. Yeah, I think Pokemon Stadium, I think that'll be the next one. Our next... you know, Japanese 64 game. It's been fun, you know. I'm really glad that I ended up getting that purchase. It's 19 Japanese games, and honestly, it got me fired up about the 64, which I had always been. I just hadn't really put a lot of time into it in my adult life because I didn't own one. I had a buddy who had one for a bit. But yeah, this was my first time owning a 64 since I originally had one. And I don't know when I got rid of it, but it didn't make it to college. So sometime I didn't have it by the end of the GameCube days, I don't think. Sadly. Should have kept that shit. I think I sold it to buy some, you know, GameCube stuff. This is ready for the new generation, baby. Okay, you guys not going to give me any more energy now? You know I've just kind of camped here. Is that what's going on? Okay, I suppose we'll move on. Right? Samus? We'll move on, please. God damn it. I hate that they hit you through the doors, too. That was getting me yesterday. Okay, well, we made it through to this... Okay, cool. All right, I made it to this point yesterday, just playing by myself, but I couldn't capitalize on it. So this is another long corridor that I'm pretty sure is going to have at least 2 more doors down below it, and those connect to the other chambers. I'm kind of getting a feel for what this area is like. Even if I don't know, like, the names of all these regions and stuff. Oh, shit. I would have liked to have gone in there on the right. I forgot that I had done this before. I think, you know what, that's actually okay. I had fallen down to this area, and then I think I ended up dying, so... I think we're okay. Yeah. I fell down, I went right, a few rooms, and then I croaked. Sadly. I think we could get up here with it by doing this, if we really wanted to, but I'm pretty sure I've explored all the way to this tunnel, because yesterday I think I fell down in a similar fashion. Shit. Man, keep those missiles ready. Kabark. Okay, yep, let's pump. I did go through this door, I believe, yesterday. I ended up not saving, I think. Just because I didn't make any, like, item progress or anything. Yes, this shit. Oh my god. Made it to some missiles. I think I wrote those down. Oh, shoot. So there were missiles here. Oh my god. I'm not getting out of this. Damn it. I don't know the right approach, really, I think, in those rooms. And you know what part of it is that I can freeze things, but in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to freeze something and remember to, like, okay, just let it sit there, you know? You're kind of in, like, kill it mode. Make it stop, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Shit, dude. Well, that good leveling up spot was to our left. I think I'm gonna retrace those steps and get back to that. I should have killed this one while I'm up here. You know, and it is possible we're here too early too. Shit, dude, get. Well, that's okay. I honestly don't want to rebuild from 0 health. Start that over. Well, you can't rebuild from 0 health. You game over. But yeah, I didn't want to. You know, it felt like it was gone. The attempt was spent. Keep exploring. I guess I could have gone down and tried to get a little more energy. That's okay. We're gonna get through this. That room is tough, but you know, I think it's just one of those things where, like, if you get behind the 8 ball in a room like that, where you've got some things flying at you, and they fly at pretty predictable patterns, it's just you gotta know where they're gonna come from. You've got to watch your timing and affect their timing, you know? Shit. Like this part here. Okay. Now I'm gonna be ready to freeze this. Fuck, dude. I wonder if I'm in this section too early. I mean, I guess that's part of the... I guess that's something that can happen in this game. I mean, like, maybe it's not too early if I were knowing what I was doing and structuring a playthrough, but yeah. You know, it felt like up until this point, we were just, yeah, it was like finding missiles and upgrades rapidly in those first couple playthroughs, and then it got hard for me to just even get across the map. The new areas just got very difficult. Alright, this thing sucks here, because... This game, man. Give me some health. All right, just looking to get us a better start, you know. I don't know that I made it even all the way, like, this far. How many levels did we go? Is this the second? Hold on. This is the second set of doors we've seen? I think these are the first, right? No. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I haven't even been that far down this tunnel. Okay, so there's 2 sets of doors. Then we made it to a third with a red door on the right and just a regular door on the left. Let's check that out. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't lose the plot too much, but can't go wrong with a little exploration. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something. It's also probably hard as hell, so you know, we'll probably die pretty quickly. It'll all work itself out. But yeah, so we've got this. I'm wondering if this connects to the area we were just going through. Before we died, that last time we had a little momentum. God damn it. Oh, fuck, dude. I get the sense we're making this a little bit harder on ourselves. Like, I think that there could be more E-tanks we could have or something at this point, because it just seems like, you know... I don't know. I know that this game gets difficult, for sure, but I feel like, not knowing the map and stuff, I'm missing some things that could make this a lot easier. You know, and now it's like in this part, you hit the creeping enemies and they're doing like 20 damage and shit. So yeah, it's not... I don't know that we're supposed to be down here. Well, I know we're not supposed to be here. That's the thing. Samus is rolling up on the party, ready to kick some ass. She's not welcome, though. These things look so funny. And it goes down even further. What's down below? Let's just see for the map's sake, okay? So this goes like... Yeah, so there's like 4 sets of doors, I think. I think that's the... Is that the 4th set there? All the way down. I might have miscounted the number of doors, but damn, look at that. That's a lot of doors. Might be something else we can get that would help us with that. So many of these areas are looking the same, huh? They've reused this room a lot. We've been seeing it. Fuck, dude. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna last. Darn, man. Can't make it very far. All right, little crab eyes. Come here. All right. So, okay, there's one set of doors. Let me just count these doors, okay? 2, 3. That was 3 that we just hit? Or what? I don't know if I was just getting... That's the second set, right? Yes, 2. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be in this section just yet. Or if we are, I don't know, man. It's pretty full on. I think I could have gotten some stuff elsewhere. But I was stuck in that one... didn't know where to go in one of those areas for a little bit. I wanted to come back to this because I knew that this is an area we hadn't explored yet. But now that we're in it, I'm like, damn, this is... Third set of doors here. I went through that one last time. Fourth set of doors. Okay, so it's just 4 total. Let's see. Okay. I might have to redraw this on my map here. Sorry for the delay. It's just looking to be a mess so far. There we go. 2 doors, 3 doors, 4 doors total. Bunch of red doors on the right side. We went on the left. There was a missile. Kept going, and we got to a long, another long sort of shaft area. Okay, all right. Reworking the map right now, trying to see what I can do. All right. Let's check out what's in this one all the way down at the bottom. Here's our favorite room, right? Here it is. They got a whole lot of mileage out of this room, man. All right, here we go. Get them. No matter how many times they throw this this style room at me, I still haven't figured it out. At least still haven't gotten good enough to make it all the way through consistently. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of... Yeah, let's do this. Let's grind for some energy. I'm just gonna wait for that one. I don't want to. I'm sure I'll take a hit or end up getting out of rhythm if I jump and get it. Bum bum bum. Everything hits for so much damage too. Shit. I don't know the regions of this game. You know, I don't know like what area we're in right now. Or, God, damn it, dude. Back at 27 health. Can't go on like this. That's actually probably a cool spot to... Oh, we're here. Well, I know where that is. We made it to that point last time, I think. I think we need to start hitting some of these doors on the right. This room is tough. Dude, like, you walk in the room and then we're just game overed, you know, like, I'm really trying to go no spoilers, you know, no, no hints. Making my own map. Trying to do everything right. You know, I don't know that I've been all the way, like, left in the third area. There might be some missiles or something. The third set of doors. All right, man, I don't think, can't shake that feeling that we're not supposed to be in this area just yet, but we're also having trouble getting through another area we were looking at. It's just stuff's doing too much damage. I don't think they would... The area that we were getting stuck at last time was not as tough as this. It was difficult, but yeah, it was felt a little more feasible for our situation and for my skill level, you know. We need to be going right, but I need the energy to do it. Damn, dude. Ugh. I think I'm gonna get out of this area, because I can't make it very far in the areas to the right. At this point, I can't even get to, like, the leveling up spots, you know? So, I don't know. I think we need to go explore somewhere else. Darn.
He's got a hot hand.
I think I'm gonna get a break soon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a break. This game is pissing me the f*** off.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
Yeah, take a quick break. Just a bit. Yeah, no worries, Fireball. Glad you had a good nap. Yeah, welcome back. I think I'm just gonna go back. So a couple playthroughs ago, there was an area we were stuck in for a while. I didn't get to explore everything there because I kept dying. And I thought, oh, this area is very treacherous. It's hard to get around. Let's go explore. There was one other place I know we can go and explore that I hadn't been to yet, but it just seems too hard for our current setup. I certainly believe in getting good, but damn, this was like a, you know, yeah, it was just very difficult. It seemed like a much bigger step, like it seemed way more difficult than the thing we had just taken a break on, you know, like so yeah, like the area that I was like, okay, I need a break from this, you know, and then we went to a spot that was just even way more treacherous. So yeah, I think I'll get our energy up here, and then I'll get a break soonish. All right, let's go back to the other spot, the last spot we were stuck at. It's funny because, you know, the upgrades were coming, you know, they were coming fast and on the regular. And then, you know, the game just, like, I just kind of lost the plot for a bit, and I think I might have strayed from an area that might have gotten us something. We'll see. But also, I would expect a little bit of that with these games. I mean, with Super Metroid, it was definitely, there was absolute feast or famine kind of gameplay where I'm like all right, I'm hitting all these great things. I'm picking up missile upgrades, and you know, so on and so forth, right? Suit upgrades, new power-ups, things like that, and then I'm just stuck for a long time, you know, like stuck. I was watching some WWE the other day, and, well, like, you know, old episodes of, you know, when it was known as WWF. But, yeah, it's, I was watching this one, this one scene where, you know, actually, this correction is, totally unnecessary, but I'm gonna make it. I was watching WCW at this point. I forgot. I'm getting them mixed together. But yeah, I was watching some old episodes of WCW from like 1996, and was working out the other day, and it was cracking me up because there was this part where someone came out with the chair, you know, the steel chair, and you know, they went up and they like, you know, it's a couple of wrestlers. The match has gone to shit. The match has gone haywire. The wrestlers are like outside on the apron, or, you know, just like, you know, outside of the ring and stuff, and fighting each other, throwing each other into the pole and stuff, and then it just cuts to this camera angle, and one of the wrestlers is walking up with the chair, and it's just funny because there's this little kid that's right up, like his family is right up on the rail, and it's just this tiny little kid. I mean, they look like 5 or something, and, you know, like, they could see that the wrestlers are coming close, and you could just see the kid be kind of like shrink down a bit even more, just like, and sort of like go in like to get behind dad some, and then it's just the spectacle of seeing this very scared child, and then a middle-aged man raising a chair and, you know, hitting this person a couple times with it, and watching the kid kind of like, oh, and then sort of just like, you know, like it's like they know they should be having fun, but they're also very, very scared too, and like, you know, it probably feels dangerous to them. But I was just like, damn, this is this kid is not their brain is not understanding what is happening right in front of them with a couple dude, or a dude just picking up a steel chair and just whacking the other dude a couple times. Like, this is... Wait a minute. Like, when I go to daycare, they tell me not to hit the other kids. You can hit the other kids? Like, you can... And you can hit them with a chair? You know... Wait, what? So, yeah, the area I kept getting stuck at... There were a couple of them. I think we could go a lot further this time now that we're a little bit better, but we shall see. It was actually, oh shit, it was kind of down and to the right, I believe. I can't read my map that well. Yeah, I'm taking a look at it, but I can't. There was an E-tank. We got that one. That was the only one that we have. You know what? I'm just gonna follow something down for a little bit. I'm gonna take us all the way to the end of this. I'm gonna follow down a thing. A path that we took that I don't know that we finished what we were trying to finish. Come on. Make sure nothing... Oh, my. Is that just lava down there, though? Or is that going to be the kind of lava we can drop through? Wait a minute. I think that I know where this is. I don't know. Hold on. Let's just explore. That was not what I was thinking it was. So, cool. Okay. This is new. New room. Ouch. Oh, shit. Oh, I should just freeze that thing and jump on it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting a little distracted. So you know what? I think I need to take that bio break. Let me just go ahead and get that in. I'm dancing over here. There's no need for all that. Guys, thanks for hanging. Happy Sunday. I'm going to keep at it. I just need a little break. So let's take a few minutes. I'll be back here in a bit. And yeah, let's get our Sunday sesh on. Let's continue it. All right, BRB, guys. See you soon. Oh, where's my BRB screen? Ah, there it is.
Parvinator.
Hey, yo, gamers, good to see you. Happy Sunday. What's up? How you doing? How was your weekend? Let's get back into some Metroid. Like I said, I really want to beat this game, man. I want to figure something out. I want to get past this log jam we've been stuck in. Been dealing with a log jam. That's just a cool word. Oh shit! Remember to freeze it, you fool. Freeze the little beetle dudes, the flying beetles. And then freeze this thing. Damn. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh man, what you guys been, what have you been watching, playing? Most importantly, playing, of course. It's what brings us all together, but yeah, what you guys been doing lately? What you've been working through? I really want to get a chance to play DQ Dragon Quest 3 again some more. I was doing that one on stream for a long time, but you know, it I think taking our time through it, first time through, having a really good time with the game and not rushing. I think man, already not doing so great. I think it was just gonna be, I was gonna have to be playing it for a little too long. Come on, man. Hit the beetle. Oh no, shit. It's funny, I can't like aim at it from there. Oh, this would be perfect. Get out of the wall, Samus. God. Get this thing. Oh my god. Ah! I don't know if there's anything in this room either, other than just a big, you know, it's just a long fall. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's die and probably find out with our next set of live, or our next continue. I just can't, man, I can't get it together for that thing. That's too far away. Yeah. Oh, very cool. Yeah. Hey, room to grow, you know? Yeah, what's your play style with that? Do you go for speed when you play, or you know, I know that you know how to get like all the items and everything. I would appreciate some help with regarding the Hadoken. Yeah, honestly, you were a good coach for that game. This room, yeah. I don't think that there's much else here. I think it's a bit of a trap, but we're gonna find out, hopefully. Again, we might need a second life, but yeah. It's all, you know, it's also tough coming from a break straight into this, I feel. I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with just doing the inputs I'm going for. It's been so long since I played, I've gotten rusty. I don't know. Interesting how it takes your life sometimes, you know, it takes your energy away when these blocks reappear sometimes, but not always. Well... That's cool, Fireball. Getting some, yeah. I'd like to play that one again sometime. Little Mega Man X. I enjoyed that playthrough. That was the first one I'd done in my adulthood, you know? And yeah, I really enjoyed that game for a while. Yeah, I had the MS-DOS version, and as a kid, finally, I did beat it, but yeah, it was difficult. Dude, and I didn't remember some aspects of it, you know, coming back to it. There was definitely, a lot of it was quite familiar, but there were a few things that I have to admit, some of the, in-game stuff, I only did it like once or twice, you know. I didn't make that many runs at the end game as a kid. I would play it a lot, and then I think I had trouble with I think I had some trouble with you know, the Sigma stages for a bit. And so I'd end up playing the beginning levels so many times, but not really getting to the end game that often. Welcome, Buck.
Donkey.
Welcome. Happy Sunday. Looking for an appropriate sound effect.
Hello. Hello.
Here's our space turkeys with enhanced Famicom disk system. I think it's like a couple extra audio channels. They're pretty. It adds kind of like I called it the buzz saw. It's a little. Yeah, there's a little, it's a kind of a piercing synth. Monday already, damn. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, having a good Sunday afternoon. It's about to be 4:30. I guess still drinking coffee, you know. Yeah. It's my first time through this game. I'm really liking it, but we're kind of stuck just because I can't explore to my heart's content without dying. And that's just something you got to work on in this game. Yeah, you know, I had never really played a lot of this one prior to this playthrough. I had turned, I didn't own it, and a lot of kids I knew didn't have this game. It just wasn't really in like the circles. I wasn't really going for this, but yeah, the circles that I ran in, you know, it's appropriate, I guess. So yeah. And Super Metroid, I did see at a couple friends' houses, but they weren't busting that out when we were doing, you know, because we're trying to do multiplayer. Also, once Mortal Kombat came out, I think that was kind of like, that was a big deal in my friend group for a while. So I was like, yeah, the Super Metroids got put away for a bit, I think. But yeah, I played, I played Fusion. Was the first one that I played. Well, I did play the NES. I had a big sibling. I'm in my late 30s, and I had a big sibling that had an NES. So I did start at like a pretty unusually early age. I was already playing the first Mario Bros. When I was 2. And we kept that NES for a long time. Like, I didn't even know about the existence of the Super Nintendo, I don't think, for its first couple years here. At least around a year that I didn't know, you know, and so like we were playing our NES stuff like really late into the Super NES's life, or you know, even buying some new stuff. Not late in the Super NES's life, but you know, like it's already the Super Famicom had already been out for a while, and then yeah. So sorry to you know, super long and roundabout answer, but yeah. I Fusion was the first one that I ever got my paws on, and I really liked it. I know it's not. I know it's kind of a different play style. You know, it felt a little more like pointed. You know, they're telling me where to go. Sort of micro mission based. Oh shit! Come on. But I got to come back and play Super Metroid. For the first time, it was maybe about 2 years ago now, and yeah, it really blew my mind. It was you know, the first playthrough, of course, was tough, but yeah, I really had like a huge appreciation for the game by the time I stopped, and was just like kind of wishing that I had played it so much sooner, you know, because I don't know, like it would, I feel like the atmosphere of it and everything, it would have been a game that I would have like, you know, would have been one of those daydream games, right? Where you're like, as a kid, you're like thinking about it. Maybe you're, you know, trying to sketch a little, you got a little fan art kicking off, you know, maybe a little fanfic. Samus going to planet Earth to fight, who knows, right? The space pirates have landed on planet Earth. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, but so yeah, I guess I played it at the right time still, but yeah, I definitely had that feeling of damn, I was sleeping on this for sure. I wish I would have come back to this, or you know, given it a shot. Yeah. Yeah, Castlevania looks so fun. I've only played through I've beaten the first one, and I haven't played another Castlevania game. So I am really interested, having learned some about there's always a couple titles I'm mixing up in my mind, but I'm thinking of the one for PlayStation. There was one for the PS1 that I think got like, was kind of Symphony of Night. Yeah, Symphony of the Night. Yeah, it like wasn't that popular upon release, but then, you know, kind of like grew a cult following, it seems. Yeah, it's yeah, it looks really cool. I've watched a little bit of the gameplay for that, and I've heard some stuff, including like one of the big kind of environmental spoilers. I've already gotten that, but I mean, whatever. I haven't played the game, so I think it'll be really cool to get around to that at some point. Yeah. And what about you for Metroid? Like, what's, you know, where do you come from with this series? I did get Prime, and I played it some as a kid, but I don't think I really understood even the like kind of basic, you know, Metroid mechanics at that point. You know, I think I really sort of fumbled my way through Fusion. You know, I feel like you could get through Fusion and not necessarily, like, you know, yeah, you know, not understand this sort of Metroidvania kind of gameplay. I think specifically I guess I don't have to say Metroidvania when I'm talking about one of those two games, but yeah. Woo. Played it but never finished it, yeah. Prime, yeah. I wish I would have stuck with Prime as a kid, or just gotten a strategy guide for it or something. You know, because I was really enjoying the stuff that I got to, but I think at a certain point I didn't know how to advance, and I didn't seek help. I didn't seek help. You know, I think I ended up moving on to something else, and but I thought it was really mind-blowing, like playing that game and getting, yeah, from that moment where you roll out of the morph ball and into the like first-person view. I think it was hitting the spot for me, just from a sci-fi, from a like,
Nice. It's a new follower.
hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Buck. Yeah, just from that point, I think I was sold on the atmosphere of the game, the music, the sounds, all, you know, I don't know, the sound engineering was so cool for its time. It's cool that they could pull stuff like that off, and it looked really good too. Yeah, I think at a certain point I didn't really know enough about like certain things you could do gameplay wise, and so, you know, you get stuck, and I think I just moved on. Yeah, it didn't seem like combat wise like it was too difficult. Yeah, it was a getting lost thing for me. I was enjoying the combat and stuff, and yeah. I think the thing that's cool, and I could see this with this game, I'm sure, but like with Super Metroid, I realized like there comes a point with the game. Come on, dude. I'm kind of stalling to just get energy right now, but maybe I should just keep rolling, see what we can find. Sorry. I know it was something Metroid, but train of thought just gone. Bye-bye. No more hellos. Get to the goodbyes.
Bye, Felicia.
Okay. Come on, we got better ones than that.
I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say.
I think last time when we died just now, we went here. We're just gonna rack up a million deaths on this first playthrough, and you know what? That's just what's gonna happen. Like, that's you don't just stay frozen. I don't care. I don't care about the deaths. I don't care at all about the speed. You know, I just want to take my time and learn this game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of difficult because I know sometimes, you know, for folks who play a game regularly, I think, you know, and you're watching one. Okay. All right. I think this is just a trap. This is the spot we fell into earlier. I think that I don't know that there's much else here. The fall wasn't that far. It's just this part sucks. Shit. Get out of this. All right. But yeah, no, I think it can be. I think for some viewers it can be hard to watch like a first playthrough of something that you know well, you know. Yeah, I think it just. I really just want to fool around. I don't really want to consult. Like I'm making my own map and stuff, and I know I might have to just work some of it out off stream, you know, but I don't know. I've enjoyed just taking my time with it. And this is I killed those things, didn't I, huh? I killed those little the little beetle guys that would have been here. Or they're just not showing up. I think that that's too far away. Yeah. Yeah. Right, and you know, this game encourages the speedrunning to an extent too, with you know, with like the rewards for finishing within a certain time and stuff. But yeah, the point of that is that you've probably gone through the game several times. You know, it's. Yeah. This room sucks. I don't know that there's much else here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a truer statement than it's, you know, built for speedrunning. It is cool that it is a built-in aspect of it with a timer and stuff. I do think that's fascinating to me. But yeah, I'm not huge into speedruns as it stands. I don't do any on my own. There's nothing that I'm sure there's something I could start working on, but I'm not, you know, I get bored pretty easily too, and I need to move on. So, and I'm already like a bit of like hard on myself sometimes, a bit of a perfectionist. So I don't know that I need to go that route, you know? Yeah. Same here, yeah. Slow and sloppy. I'm gonna wait for this thing to come a little bit closer. Oh god. It's taking damage. Oh wait, okay. We're here, but yeah, I don't think we're getting back up, eh? Okay. Seek out the nearest enemy. What can you do? It could be fun. It could be fun to watch occasionally. I'll watch the occasional speedrun of something, but yeah, it's just you know, I think for me I definitely like taking my time with games. I think there are sections of games that I like to play really fast, more as like a function of skill, but yeah, when it comes to speedrunning too, Sometimes I just, I guess stylistically I prefer everything's cool, you know, the ones that like are use glitches and exploits or whatever, you know, like sure. But I guess if two speedruns are on at the same time and one of them is a style that is kind of or at least a game where the speedruns kind of at least somewhat resemble a regular playthrough, you know? Instead of just like clipping through, and you know, I love seeing Mega Man just shoot through walls, don't get me wrong. Watching Link walk into a corner, you know, leap into a corner and then fall down into, you know, the boss room, like it's that's very cool. But yeah, it's also very nice to see someone play a game or a speedrun category that is just like you know, that again like is kind of looks like just a really good solid playthrough without too many exploits and stuff like that.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, right. That stuff's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and once you understand how the games work too, I think that's an aspect of it. It's interesting how much folks know about certain aspects of, like, you know, RNG for these games, and how you can just that's so interesting to me. I was watching a Dragon Quest, just a little bit of a Dragon Quest 1 speed run recently, and it was like a charity one. The guys were chilling, you know. They're hanging out, taking their, you know, they're not exact, like they're going fast because they do this all the time, but like they're not, you know, striving for a world record, I don't think. And but they would get across such long sections of the map without hitting any random encounters, because they would know how many steps to go, when to stop. Like, they've got, you know, cues memorized. It was just it was interesting. No, I don't know. I don't know. I know of him. Yeah. I know that. Didn't he do a lot of like gold run, or rather GoldenEye speed runs? And you know, I know of his channel. I'm familiar with a lot of his kind of speed run stuff, and very much familiar with the Billy Mitchell case too. That one's come up a few times here. But yeah. Yeah. It's I've seen a couple things that, yeah. There was an interesting one about yes, like I was watching one about like blindfold cheaters, and just, you know, the different ways that I guess folks who, you know, do blindfold runs can watch one pretty easily. And of course there's a few methods to do it, but even sometimes just visually you can say, no, the way that they're wearing that, like they can see, like they've got a little bit of vision, you know. That was cracking me up. Yeah. Right. It gets to such a granularity, like the you know, when you're doing that kind of stuff. It is so fascinating to watch, or to kind of be in a space where they're talking about a game that you're not like, maybe you know, but you don't know these speedrun acronyms. You don't know, like, necessarily, you know, maybe you don't know like the mechanics of a game, or much about coding, and to just hear this stuff be talked about. And I think it's it's funny, because I think that we can spend so much time in this space of just like video game media that we don't realize, like, how sadly how niche you know, these you know, this or that speed, again, you know, the lexicon, you know, this or that speedrunning acronym or phrase, or just talking about specific rooms in a game, like Super Metroid, like having a name for every room. You know, just fun stuff. Which door is this? I'm looking down at my map again, a little homemade map. Okay, yes, we were heading to our right and we were dying. This time I will not drop us down into that pit. Yeah. It has, and it's interesting to me too, because like I think from a retro games perspective, like it's so interesting to me that speedrunning is, for many people, it is I think an early aspect of their knowledge of, you know, retro games at this point. Like if you're quite a bit younger, you know, or yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you don't have to be much younger than me and have missed out on stuff. Like, I was, you know, too young to miss out, like, on the peak. Like, I'm alive, but I don't know what's going on when Metroid gets released in the U.S. You know, I'm not, I'm not with it. Like, it says whole generation of gamers. But yeah, it's interesting. What I was trying to say was that it's interesting that there is a younger generation of gamers who are getting interested in retro gaming, often through the lens of speedrunning, or that's one of the catalysts that sparks their interest, you know, or gets it running, you know. Oh, come on. I think I would agree with that, Ayaton. Yeah, yeah. I think that there's a lot of people who have a passing. If you're pretty online and you do play games occasionally, I think. I mean, honestly, I think I could easily see. I mean, folks quite a bit younger than me knowing a lot more about speedrunning stuff. I have a lot of friends that I would have played with as a kid, but they're just out. You know, they're not. Maybe they even still game, but they don't really seek out any video game media of any kind, and they. You know, it is interesting how it can be a niche thing, and yeah, I think I would agree. I often see it in kind of in a negative connotation. I mean, it's hard enough to explain to, like, my you know, my parents, that there's like, yeah, there's people that sit and watch folks play video games, and in fact there's a lot of that happening at any given time, you know. I think that is this the one we were falling down? I think that there's been at least 2 such pits. I'm kind of afraid to go down there, but I think that might have been the one we were falling down, so. Yeah, I've got some, you know, yeah, I've got nieces and nephews who are, a lot of them, a good portion of their gaming is some retro stuff. They're playing new stuff as well, but yeah, I think it's cool how popular. I mean, I think it's great how accessible it is in many ways, and yeah, those handhelds being, you know, very popular. Folks making a run on, like, what's left of, like, the 3DS, you know, those later iterations of the 3DS and 2DS and stuff like that. That stuff is so popular. It's really interesting. All right. Yep. I remember passing a missile thing here. We're gonna keep going. If my notes are correct. Yeah, there was an E tank at some point. We're gonna get to a vertical hallway, and I wasn't able to, like, climb that climb all the way to the top of that. So we're gonna see what we can do. I think now I even wrote down, like, maybe I could use a freeze beam, because I knew that we read the manual and knew that it existed, so like maybe the freeze beam would get us out of this. Treacherous. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I'm catching up. I saw your second comment first, but yeah. I know it's it has been tough. Yeah. I need to explore every single inch and yeah, go everywhere. You know, it's funny because I was getting hung up in this doing something kind of in this area, and then I was like, you know what? There's this other area we have. We'll just go there. Went to that area, and I honestly think that's supposed to be like later in the game because the enemies were so much tougher and everything was doing so much damage to us. And I did get some missiles out of it, but I feel like there's got to be an an E-tank lying around somewhere. You know, I'm trying to think of some frustrating rentals. That's got me thinking. What were some rentals I did not, or I at least had a frustrating time with? I think I ended up renting Blast Core twice for the Nintendo 64 because, like, the first time, I think it just took longer for me to like kind of get used to those controls. Battletoads, everyone's favorite. Oh yeah, Battletoads for sure. Yeah. All right, so what is... We came out of the... Okay. Ooh, there was a red door here we never explored, I don't think. I was not expecting to see that here. What is... My notes are failing me. My map. We went pretty far to the right. I'm looking at my map and I'm sorry, I'm just like, what is going on here? So I didn't mean to freeze up and just... Well, let's explore. Yeah. Which one's the turbo tunnel? Is that the, like where you're on the speeder bike or whatever? I don't think we rented Battletoads, but someone had it. Cousin or something. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like it. The old turbo tunnel. The fast funnel. Come here. Come here, you. That seems like too big of a jump. It is indeed too big of a jump. Pretty sure. Well, shit. So where did we come from? Well, I think we've been in here because I might have had this marked down as a red door before. Once you blow them up once, that's it, right? I don't think you have to... As long as you save, I don't think you have to... Oh, shit. Boom. This tunnel, it goes fast. Then you feel like you've beaten that challenge, only to find out there are like 6 more races in the game because combat amphibians. Yeah, hey. It's the life of a Battletoad, you know? Always a bit startling in this game when you get a music change. Hello. Well, once upon a time, this was something. I don't know where the hell I am. I got myself turned around. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. I've gotten stuck behind this Chozo a couple times. That was not fun. Exactly. Yeah, we're in. This is when you do your worst, like rigid, you know, robot dance.
Time has come.
And then we get a restart, you know? Love it. Going through the door, you know? Resets everything. Oh, that was close. She used missiles more. Space turkeys. Beep boop, beep boop. I'm thinking, I don't know that I ever played. I know that there weren't a ton of Battletoads games to my knowledge, but I only remember playing the one for NES, and I think what was the Battletoads? There was some versus game or like a Double Dragon, right? Was that for the Super NES? That's... Oh yeah, so here we weren't able to get all the way up. Yeah, I never see missiles, man. They better conserve them. A recent Battletoad, interesting. Yeah. Get ready for groceries. Sounds good, Fireball. Yeah, I think I should be. If I'm not, if I don't quit in frustration and. I was seeing, there's been some, like a couple of, what was it? It was Power Rangers recently in that, that style of, Ninja Turtles multiplayer. That looked interesting. Isn't this where we came from? There were no doors on the right, I don't think, were there? I think we're maybe up against the, like, right-hand column or something. I don't think there's anything else to explore there. Shit. I do know one other place I want to head. Get out of the lava! Ouch. Kill it! Sweet. Alright, stay with it. There you go. This is fun. I definitely see this. One of the things I was going to mention earlier with Super Metroid that was so fun is as you play it, you do get to the point where you just going through it. It's fun. You just kind of glide through the game. I mean, obviously, some power-ups kind of literally make you do that, but I think that an experienced player, it looks so fun. It looks very smooth watching them play, and it feels good too. That second playthrough on Super Metroid, I just, at that point, I have the basic stuff down. Are there? So there's two things of lava here. I don't know if I went to right. Wasn't there one to the right of this room, or no, that brought us to this room connected to the tunnel. Okay. Shit. But yeah, that was one of the really fun things about some of these games like this that are very heavy in the exploration. Just kill the thing, please. Oh my god, don't get hit again. So bad. I am obviously, nowhere near that point. Understandably so. All right, I'm gonna head back to the area that we were at. Maybe, I don't know. The last time we were playing this, I got stuck, and let's head back there now. Samus, you're getting crazy. Calm down. Forget that you take a little, not splash damage, but yeah, you get a little bounce, a little blowback. This has me.
We just got our ass totally kicked.
Yeah, this has me definitely wanting to explore Metroid Prime at some point. I have the, I did get that Switch remake or remaster of, I guess it's Metroid Prime Remastered, I think is the name of it. But I did get that, and I played it just to go through the intro because it had been so long since I'd done that. And play a little bit at the beginning. But yeah, I'd like to give that game a second shot now that I kind of know, I know what's going on in Metroid a little bit better. I hear good things about Dread too, but I don't know, haven't played it. Space Turkey. Oh, these guys. All right, keep it up. Step on top of the frozen spiky. So, okay, there's a good place to level up here. Yep. And then I think there was a point where we ended up hitting I think we had to bomb something, and then we bombed something, and we ended up going down to a lift. I think it was in one of the, kind of short hallways. God, I just I got on the pattern of, oh yeah, it's gonna yield something, as soon as I kill it. All right, yeah, good spot to grind for a second. I am really digging this game, man. We're gonna get through it. If I just really, I do think I will get something out of playing it a little bit off stream as well, but we'll see. I am excited to get to Donkey Kong Country. We're gonna do Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, but we're doing the Japanese versions. They're called Super Donkey. Yeah, it's Super Donkey Kong. And Super Donkey Kong 2. We're gonna be playing that. It should be fun. I've got those carts for the Super Famicom, so I think that'll be the next game we play after Metroid. I don't think I do, Buck. Get him. Yeah, what's that? Kind of curious. Oh, maybe they're not going to give us anything else. I think... Oh, well, there you go. Okay. These are nice. Just takes a couple shots. Oh shit, dude. Stop. Okay, at least we're close. These enemies are weak, which is nice. All right. Keep rolling. Ouch. Jumped right into that one. It's gonna be tied into certain emulators. Basically adds achievements to many. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's interesting. It makes me wonder, like, yeah, if they had done that kind of thing, trophy systems or, you know, achievement stuff so long ago, like what, you know, in some games, yeah, would I, how would I be looking, you know, completion-wise? Yeah, currently, most of the stuff we're doing here is, I'm able to use... Thankfully, you know, grateful that I've got some original hardware. You know, this is I ended up selling, you know, getting rid of my collection at one point, trading it in, and it eventually got back into it and rebuilt everything. So yeah, we're doing we're playing this on a Famicom. Well, I'm playing it on my Famicom, and we're using the RAM adapter, and we're got it hooked up to the FDS stick right now. So I do have a Famicom disk system, but this is helping us expand the library to all those, you know, all those backups that I have, you know. So we were here in the purple land, dying. This is the last time I think I gave up. Well, yeah, so yeah, we're playing this on my, I've got like the new Famicom or whatever, the one that was like, it came with AV, it was like a later model Famicom, and I have an older Famicom too, the original. I bought that, it came with the disk drive as well as, you know, bundled together, but it worked for like 2 weeks, and then the video started getting really weird and like, artifacty, like, you know, just ghosting. Certain things would ghost across the screen. Like, I bet these like rows of bubbles here would just like, you just see the image kind of ghost across. And then it just started rolling, you know, the image did, and yeah, then it was just went kaput. So I'm sad about that one. I want to get it fixed, but yeah, I've got that. I've got the Super Famicom, and I've got the 64. So yeah, it's been... Oh, cool. Nice. The same Famiclone? The one you grew up on? Very cool, yeah. That's awesome. I have a couple of original games. Games I started saving, especially the stuff like, I think, GameCube era and up, but the stuff prior ended up getting sold, I think, when I was younger, too. Like, you know, back when the next gen would come out, I'd want to trade some stuff in. I kept the NES for a while, but I don't know what happened. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't have a Super NES. I think you mentioned not having one. I didn't get a Super NES until sometime in the 64 era. I went down to a you know, I went down to a secondhand game shop and bought one of the like new Super NES ones, the like smaller model. I don't. No, I don't think I do, Buck. I should check and see. What, is this a game, or is this like letting you do the programming or something? Oh, very cool. Okay, yeah, very cool. Yeah, it's interesting. I was able to play Zelda 2 this way as well. You know what? Sorry, let me take 1 second. This is all me here. Well, I'm just gonna take 1 second to. I did start to map this area out pretty good. I think I was dying. We found the extra jump in here. We got that. Or the, like, high jump, whatever it is. I don't think I explored down and to the right. I'm gonna go that way. I think if I go this way, right for a bit, so much easier when I just shoot a missile at him. God. Come on, Samus. Yeah. That's very cool. That's Mario World for the FDS. Getting there via basic on the Famicom disk system itself. That's funny. Yeah, I should look into that. I meant to tell you guys, like, I did get a I got a new toy for the Nintendo 64. I think I don't know if we'll like unwrap it or anything. Just because I'm not, I don't know, you know. It's an EverDrive cart that's gonna allow us to, you know, play all of our backups. And I think that this will be great because this is of course going to expand my reach with these games, or you know, expand our options for these games. My reach. This sounds like marketing or something. Like people will notice us, okay? Like this is we're going to be big now that I got this EverDrive. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be a good purchase. Looking forward to testing it out. I don't know, you know, I don't know if I'll throw that up on stream. I know that's done often, but... Dude. Oh, very cool. A handheld, nice. Oh, and it's taking the NES cartridges, huh? Oh, that looks interesting. Yeah, there's that level of like there are a lot of you know, you didn't mention the price or anything, but I'm imagining it's not too expensive. Like that, there's been a lot of good you know, like stuff such as what you're talking about, like clone consoles, stuff like that, handhelds. I feel like that in the last couple years has just gotten so much more accessible and so much cheaper. All right. Yep. So I wrote Cloud slash rocks when we were in here last time. So I do believe we're in the right space. Ow. Ow, ow. Let me get out of here before I get torn up. Hang in there. It's funny to see some enemies that look different have like kind of similar patterns and stuff. Get in. Damn. Shit. Just let that guy own me. All right, calm down. Calm down. Sorry. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that stuff is fascinating to me. I don't know a whole lot about it, but there's a chatter that comes around sometimes that has a lot of experience with the world of FPGA, and yeah, it seems it's fascinating, man. I think that it's such an exciting era because while the cartridges and the systems will break down and everything, we've never been at a point where like there's just so much like new and old technology coming together for retro gaming. I feel like it is extremely accessible right now, whether through emulation or more and more ways to even let's say you got that old Nintendo that is on the fritz. You know, there's like more parts dealers and 3D printed stuff than you could get for a long time. You would have had to have gone through Nintendo officially, and then of course at a certain point they just stopped supporting stuff, you know? Gonna make another stair. There we go. Yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah, it's not dying off. And I think that the new ways to play these old games and stuff, it is very fascinating to me. And there's a solution at, like, you know, with virtually any price point, considering that you can do so much gaming off of your phone right now, you know, so much even just retro gaming, you know, not a get him. Boop 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 boop. I'm thinking we didn't make it much further than this last time. Is this all that's here? What? Get out of there. Damn, I hate that damage. Well, so we made it all the way to an area where it seems to be cut off. I'm just going to mark my map because I don't think I'd made it to the back of this room. I'm going to write dead end, question mark. Hey, sounds good, Buck. Yeah, thanks for coming through. Yeah, stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah, take care. I hope you have a good one. Yeah, appreciate you keeping us company.
See you next time.
Take a quick second to reset. What's up with this game, man? What's up with this Metroid, really? What is the deal with Metroid?
It gives milk and says moo.
Nothing in there but heartbreak and a little more energy lost when that bridge repairs itself. What are you guys trying to pull here? Your dead ends. Might have been something here. I think there was some kind of power up here, but possibly, but if there was, I don't remember what it was. Shit. Wait, how do we get out of here? I think I remember this being a problem before. Oh my god, dude. I hate this room. Alright. We're gonna get through this. That was a dead end. But what else is there to explore? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. This music is it has a way of killing my energy level. Not just in the game, because I'm good at that, but IRL energy levels. Oh shit. Okay, well. Can we do any leveling up here? Is this a safe place? Good God, man! All right, let's try to heal up a bit. I don't want this adventure to end. Glad I could get an earlier start today. It's been really bugging me that I've been starting so late, and because you know, spend a couple years on Twitch and on YouTube. Well, mostly on Twitch, but now we're on both again. Anyway, you spend a couple years and you know, people are kind of used to you coming on at a certain time, and because it's convenient for them often, you know, so I was getting away from that just because I think I'm planning too much for the next stream, because I do this, like, these podcasts on Friday. Parvination. Parvcast. 60-minute video gamer lifestyle channel, you know, variety show. I'm working on the elevator pitch. Bear with me, but yeah. I might skip this week. I might do episode 4 next week. I think I burned myself out towards the end of last week. I think I could use a bit of a break. Wasn't good on the work-life balance. And crashed pretty hard at the end, you know? Also gives me, I could use a week to really catch up on some things other than just preparing slides for the next show, you know? Preparing pictures, GIFs, videos. There's I have a lot of other stuff I'd like to catch up on, so more and more I talk about it. I'd already kind of convinced myself even before the stream, but I think I should skip. I don't think I should do a new episode on Friday. Give it one more week, let it grow a bit, let me, you know, I don't know, you gotta have some time to let your mind relax. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing that. I want to keep it going. I want to try to expand it, bring some more folks on too. And so yeah, check it out if you haven't. Yeah, they're up on YouTube. The VODs are up on Twitch as well, but yeah. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate your support. And yeah, I'll keep you posted as we get more episodes out and try to build this thing up from here. Yeah, thank you. It's been fun. I think the most fun thing I've done since I started streaming. In many ways, I mean, there's the gameplay streams are always super fun, and for a long time I just did that, but I wanted to do a little something else too. I'm ready to move on, I think. Shit. Now they're both on the field. Come on, give me something. There you go. You need to just keep moving right. Yeah. It does. I know, right? It's annoying. That's since we got this ice beam here. Exactly. You know, honestly, maybe, yeah, maybe Samus could take a page out of Dig Dug's book, you know? A little bit of Dig Dug subterranean gameplay, right? It's easy. Okay, so we went... Okay, this time I'm going... Yeah, so this... Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, so it's a dead end here. Not a dead end, but there's nothing to the right. There's nothing below us. Gotta go up. We're back at this area here. There's a really tall, if I keep going to the left, you get to this really tall area, a shaft. I think we're done with it though. Damn, man. I don't know where we're supposed to be. I think that this is another Cloud and Rocks room. Yes. The old Cloud and Rocks. Cloud/Rocks. I've been all the way left to this. It leads to this really tall tower with some breakable blocks on the right side. And from there, I don't really remember anything else, you know, like... I think we might have explored this area, because we got the high jump out of here. Like, it was like up and above us to the left. I don't know that there's much else for us to do in this section, but let's... Let me go just a little bit further. I think I need to get another quick bio break in, and that'll get me through the rest of the stream. But let me just get us pointed in the right direction. Okay, so I remember all this. If we go left here, I think that brings us back to the... Yeah, if we go left here, it brings us back to the beginning area, I believe, right? Let's see. Not the beginning, but beginning, but oh, another Cloud and Rocks. Shit, what is all this? I don't know where anything is. Damn. So much for getting pointed in the right direction. All right, guys, I need to take another short break. Give me just a few minutes. Happy Sunday. This is cool. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll BRB. Hello. All right, we're back. And lost. We're lost. Looking through here, I think that this is the area we came from. I do think that if we go through here, this brings us to maybe the beginning. Oh, shoot. I remember this. Yeah. I know that I've been through here. I was not expecting this to happen right now. Okay, I have been through this, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And I just can't get enough of the bubbles. Now, what's up? Okay, so we have been in here. I think at the end of this, we ended up getting the extra jump. And I think it was a dead end. Or was it the long hallway? It's where I'm kind of like running out of space on my map. If we were to go further up that, I think we have been like even higher up in that corridor to our right. Just keep going. You're gonna get hit by this thing, but there you go. There's that downstairs. Probably can't cross over though, huh? So if we were to go back to our right, back to where the bubble room is, go all the way to our right, and then go up, I think there was a point... There were just a couple rooms where there were a ton of missiles. I don't know that we made it through this room, though. Let's... Shit. Oh, God. I thought I was gonna... Okay, trying to get a little bit of energy. We definitely died in this room a couple times. Is this our... This is like a new... I've made it to this area before, but this is a different, yeah, vertical spot than the one I was even thinking of. I think they repeat this, sort of block. You know, we've already seen areas with blocks on the left side. They're mixing it up from that. Oh, what is this? I'm gonna make sure that I get some of this recorded just because, or get some of this written down just because this is, yeah, no, it's not what I was expecting. I'm just gonna make a little mark here real quick, sorry. We're going to a new area of the map so I can start, adding a little. So we went like all the way left for a while, and then we turned up. There was a halfway mark, and that's where we are now. It appears to be a dead end with bubbles. Okay. All right. Moving on. This is fun. Sadly, I should have left more room for my expanding Metroid map because I've got a few pages of other kinds of notes in between it now, so yeah, fuck you. Get out of here, bubbles. Okay. Well, this is different though from... Where's this gonna take us? Continuing on. It all looks so familiar, but they also reuse so many assets. Okay, so this brought us to... I'm just kind of, you know, surprised to... Yeah, this map, this is fun, man. It's surprising me for sure. I don't know that we've been here. I think we did make it to this room because I remember seeing that and not knowing how to get up in there. I think I did successfully manage it. Was there an enemy in here? Hold on. Place to blow out the ceiling or anything? There was a somewhat similar room that had an enemy in it that we could freeze and use it to get up here, but I don't think I can get up there. Sorry, just making a little mark here. All right, we're bombing, and we're going further down. You know what? I think we're going in a big loop here. That is the secret. That's like the top area, I think, of this. I don't know. It would help if I weren't drawing this map across like a couple pages, you know, and trying to pick up with like warp points. We've been up through there before because yes, all right. I remember having gone. This is that main. We're back in that main vertical area, I think, at this point. This is where at one point I thought it was the highest we could go. We ended up doing that same thing, going all the way up and over. This time let's try to go higher up in the I think we're done, but I just want to check one more thing and get to the end of this and go to that other shaft. We stopped at the midway point this time. I just want to go all the way to the top, because there may be yet another section we can get to. Let's see. It doesn't let you out. It doesn't let you back in. I see. All right. Damn. Right? Yeah, because we were dealing with this before. Okay. Well, this is like a one-way area. I'm pretty sure we could have been rolling in from the left, and that's what we just did, but no. We were up above it. There's our copy and paste. I don't know, man. Ugh.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, playing the game like a madman now. Shoot everything. Yes, alright, so that appears to be the top. Now, what we can do is go here. This is where we came in last time. Alright, I just want to satisfy one itch I've got here. I want to get... Ouch. I want to, I want to go back and get to that vertical area, go all the way to the top this time. I'm pretty sure I know what that ends in, but I just need to make sure I've covered all that. Get out of the fire, jeez. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Don't get shot through the door, come on. I guess it is an open door, but... It's not looking good for our hero. Dude, ugh. I just going back to the notes here. I think I'm pretty sure we've explored everything in that tower. I don't know, man. I didn't mark it down, but I want to get back to that, I don't think until I finish that part will I be satisfied. So let's head back that way. All right. Run away. Boop, boop, boop. This keeps up, man. I'm gonna have to call a Nintendo hotline or something. Need some help. That looks suspicious. Suspiciously cool. Okay, here we are. So when we did this last time, I think we just headed back towards the way so just now, when we respawned at the lift, we basically went down and it ended up going right. We popped out here. I think last time I just went like all the way as far left as it would let me go. I think I went right past yeah, we did. Okay. Shit, are we really done down here though? We've been down to the bottom of this area. Get yourself killed now, come on. Ouch. Boop boop beep boop beep boop boop. Boop, boop, beep, boop. I suppose we're supposed to be somewhere else. I don't know. Let's, again, I'm going to chase that one thing down. And then I'm going to move on. Go. Samus is here to pump your tires up. Get out of the ragu. Come on. Alright, so this should be... Yes, okay. If I were to go up, we would be able to exit this area now. Alright. Where we'd be able to get to the lift. He rolled right into that... Yeah. Oh yeah, that ragu was, it was on the boil, too. It was, I'm glad that first one wasn't spewing out the, polyps or whatever they're called. Gross. No thank you. Boop, 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 boop. This should lead us to the really tall room. I think I've been to the very tippy top of that place too. Honestly, we might have been there that last time. I said that we had made it to a middle exit, but that might not be the case. Just get the hell out of there. Get out of there, man. Look at us, we're at the top. Yeah, there's that section over there at the top left, but I don't think there's anything else to do here. All right, well, I think curiosity is satisfied at this point. Oh shit. Oh god. No! I don't know that there's anything good up there. I think I had even been up in that corner and maybe I didn't find anything. Tough go of it today, man. This game. I'm really trying to not want to look something. I really don't want to look something up if I can help it. But progress is also nice, and today we have, I think our progress consists of finding one missile upgrade, you know, one thing, one added capacity to our missiles, so. Tough stuff. Tough sledding. I don't know that there's much else to do here now. Maybe it's time to get out of here. We had gone like down, so I'm heading rightward now, and yeah. I think I need to get out of this area. Is it time to go down to that? Man, is it really time to go down to that area kind of close to the beginning that I was really struggling at the beginning of this stream? Sort of a it looks kind of like a, I don't know, it might be Space Pirates might have you know, done a little construction on this one. It had like sort of a white you know, layer feel to it, if you will. White color scheme. Boop boop beep boop. Boop boop beep. Back to some music that, although repetitive, is a little more engaging. Funny. I forgot it. We'd come into this room. I was thinking we'd be back to our. Time to ride that sci-fi horse. I'll take that, please. I'll jump into the lava, please. My God, man. Yeah, maybe it seems like such a drastic difficulties change, you know, but maybe it's time for that. That area that I was getting stuck in seemed pretty tough, but we definitely didn't explore it all because we just kept dying. All right, a little bit of quick grind here, then we'll keep it rolling. Thanks for hanging, guys. I'm gonna go for maybe another 30 minutes or so, a little bit more. Hey, Wednesday, we're going to do Pokemon Stadium. The Japanese first Pokemon Stadium. which never came out in the U.S. It was a bit of a rush job. They think they wanted to get a 64 Pokemon title out, and yeah, this is the first Pokemon Stadium game that released there. It didn't come out in the U.S., so I'm stoked to give it a shot. We're gonna play that on Wednesday. Maybe I could even grab one of the Japanese instruction booklets since this game didn't come out in the U.S. That could be fun. Flip through it real quick. Whoopsie. Shoot him, Samus. There you go. Boom. All right, sorry guys. I'm gonna just get us a little more health and then we'll move on. Doot. It's gonna feel good when I beat this game. Unfortunately, I might have to do more off stream so we can get some other games in rotation. You definitely got to be up there, Global. Yeah. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I find myself stuck in this game again. Gate kept by my abilities. Less so the its abilities and yeah, exploration too has been tough, but yeah. Oh shit, what are you doing? Don't mess up the flow. Oh, we have 98 health. That's great. There we go. 99. Boom. I'm stoked. I'm going to see a movie tonight, and yeah, it's a fun one. I think I'll have to talk about it when we come back on Wednesday. You know, but yeah, I've been to a lot of movies lately. I used to like movies a lot more, but I've always been more into games, if anything, and I never really had I was never good at like knowing the names of actors and stuff, and oh yeah. It's an older one. It's a 90s action movie. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've seen it before, but should be a fun one. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have even brought it up. I realized as I got into it, I was like, you know what? I don't really want to mention where I'm going to be tonight. You know? But yeah, I've been catching a lot of old movies. There's a few good theaters that in town that just play a lot of older stuff, and they tend to be really good. They tend to be just good venues too, run by people who like movies, and they'll it's not like a I don't know. They also just make sure to it's a cool atmosphere, and I think it's like not the kind of place where you can just, man, sometimes like if last couple times I've been to like a bigger movie release or something, not necessarily like seeing it on the release day, but like a crowded theater of a kind of a more like in the middle movie, or just a movie that's like kind of a big crowd pleaser or something. Maybe some turn your brain off and enjoy. But yeah, the audiences can just be so rough, man. Like, I don't know, just dealing with cell phones, dealing with people talking throughout, shows, and it just be very distracting, some of these places are, you know, they're pretty cool about that kind of thing. And not to say that someone would never talk or that like you can't like turn around and say a word or two real quick, you know, but yeah, it's yeah, you know, it's a nice experience. But yeah. Yeah, do that. Please, Ayaton, yeah. No. I don't know what I would do if someone like I don't know what I would do if someone recognized me in public. I would just say that if they did recognize me in public, I would hope that if they wanted to approach me, that they would do it more like a, you know, human being to human being versus like maybe shouting out something that is said on this stream or a catchphrase or whatever. Like, I feel like that's kind of like jarring. I've seen that for some people who are like kind of small time celebrities, you know, like maybe they've got a decent following, but it's kind of a niche thing. And, you know, they don't generally like, they'd never get mugged or, you know, by a whole mob, never get mobbed by a whole bunch of people, you know, coming to get an autograph, but like folks might recognize them in certain spaces. And it's funny to just think about like, you know, your first interaction with that celebrity that you're seeing in person is to like, or just this person, you know, from whatever, like, you know, yell a catchphrase, yell one of their jokes, yell a line from one of their shows or something. I was watching something from, it's the podcast that the guys from Workaholics do, called This Is Important. And yeah, talking about how people would like, they'd be driving sometimes and then suddenly they just hear someone yell like loose butthole, which is like, you know, just a catchphrase and from their show, but it's like, you know, you're not, you know, you're just driving around, you're not constantly you know, you are surprisingly, you're not, those guys aren't exactly the people that they play on screen, you know, so it's just kind of funny to, I don't know, man. I see why some people who could get recognized wouldn't want to spend a lot of time around everybody, you know? I mean, I feel like that'd get really old. Yeah. Global said the audience kind of ruined it for them when they saw Five Nights at Freddy's. Someone had an alarm or something going off through the entire movie. That's unacceptable. Like that person needs to be sent packing. Like, it's also just tough because people are crazy too, and like you know, like I think, you know, you never know, like if you tell someone to be quiet or like, hey, would you, even like no matter how nice or like kind of respectful you try to be about it, it could be a situation where they just decide to go off too. That doesn't necessarily mean you should never say anything, but I've been there like at concerts and stuff where people are going above and they're going way above like just talking a little bit to the person beside you, and they're just like having long conversations, just catching up like they haven't seen each other in a long time. And that's definitely one of my pet peeves, because I already have enough trouble paying attention. A lot of that's nobody else's fault but me. I'm not blaming anybody for that. I got to go through my own shit, you know, but there is a point where it's like you're in a thick crowd and you're just talking at a high volume and just having a long conversation and talking about work or life, you know, and it doesn't, this is not the time. Like, go to the bar, or, you know, get out of the crowd, go to the back, whatever. Like, you really should have just met your friend for a cup of coffee, you know, if you guys needed to catch up like this, you know. Don't be in the thick of the crowd, like, talking for, you know, for a long time. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 55 straight.
It's so disrespectful, man. It's stupid too. Like, and it just, I just don't know how. Yeah, it brings to mind that question of like when people do that, it's like, I mean, I know that there's sometimes they're drunk, they're not thinking straight, whatever. But I think I can tend to be too full of anxiety like this, but I tend to think about the people around me's comfort to an extent. At the very least, I'm aware of it. And sometimes I might choose to be loud or big or whatever. But like, I'm aware that like what I am doing has an effect on the people around us, you know, like, I don't know, dude. And I guess ultimately it's the aspect that I care about that sometimes, you know, that's the difference, you know, and these people don't, or they're just so sauced they don't realize that they're being so loud and sloppy, you know. Yeah. Right. I remember being a kid, Fireball, and kind of having, you know, like with the Star Wars release that they did, the special edition, and then just, you know, subsequent releases that they would do. They put such an emphasis into the like the audio, and you know, like we paired, you know, we've got this. It was always like the next. You know, the next thing that Dolby is trying to pitch, you know, whatever their next tier of technology, or you know. And I feel like I had this moment as a kid when we went over to my aunt and uncle's house, and they had a very good home theater setup with just like, you know, just a very large screen, really good, you know, surround sound setup as well. And he wanted to show it off some. It's his new toy, and yeah, he put on. I think he actually even put on this. Yeah, he put on like I think they had bought the episode 1, you know, maybe VHS as well at that point, and or could have been the DVD. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, he put on like the pod racing scene, and I just remember that like sounding so cool at their home, you know, just being like, wow, yeah, like that being kind of the first, like, oh wow, like you can have a really, you can, to an extent, you can simulate this cinematic experience here. And from that point on, I never saw another movie in a theater. No. Welcome back from shopping, Fireball. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ichigo? Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Fireball said drive-in theater was my favorite. I think it closed down before I even turned 10. The huge screen stayed up for like 2 or 3 years afterwards. They had kind of a revival somewhat recently too, or at least there's been a few, you know, seems like it's kind of come back a bit. Speaking of audio, that was often the challenge with those, you know, going to a drive-in movie. I think that'd be really cool. I'd love a place that did like a, you know, like a lot of old, you know, yeah, play like some creature horror movies, do some Godzilla, you know, whatever, all the stuff, giant monster movies from the 50s. There was one that was outside of Sacramento. Well, it might have even, yeah, it doesn't matter. It was in the Sac area. It might have even been in the city itself, but I think it was a little ways out. But they would be playing like the current movies on drive-in, and it seemed like they had a pretty big business. But it was just strange to be on the freeway driving past it, and you're seeing like a movie that's currently getting its like first release, and you know, it's yeah, how good are they hearing this? You know, like this feels like it'd be a distracting way to watch a movie, but I know it's more about like the getting out, the experience and stuff. J.R. Hansen, what's up and welcome. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Welcome.
He was special.
Too bad, Global. Yeah, it's too bad that they closed that one up. I think it's cool to have these, you know, to like I was talking about a few theaters that play older movies. I think that's been really nice because, again, it's sort of it's not the biggest theater, but it's, yeah. A couple really old theaters here too. That there's still one or two really old theaters that maybe only have like one to three screens, and they can some of them still do really cheap movies. Make the money on the concessions, but yeah. What's up, Crudo? Welcome. What's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in.
Give me a hell yeah!
I'm just as lost as ever in this game. I'm thinking about going back to the whatever that zone is. That it's the, I think maybe Kraid lives there, but I'm not sure. It was seemed like kind of a white lab-looking area. You know, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I think I need to look for help. After today's playthrough, I think if I'm still not making any big progress, I think it's time to get a little help, you know? Call the Nintendo hotline, man. I need it. Hope you guys are doing well. How's your weekend been? What you guys been getting into? Yeah, it's not Ichigo, and I've been trying to do this, make a map, but the cartography has been difficult because, you know, the game, I'll get down into an area and I don't know, I'll start on one side of the page and not realize that, you know, most of the map would take me onto the, you know, like, oh shit, I started on the left-hand margin and now we're going to be going left for a long time, you know, like, that, I just started it off in not a great way, and I'm building off of a terrible layout for a map. Everybody's doing their best, you know. That's right, Crudo. Yeah, don't want mom and dad to hear that. Don't want to get suspended again. So those of you guys who played a lot of games as kids, what were the, you know, when you would get in trouble, did they ever take your systems away? I remember there was some. I had like a kind of a golden era where I would be grounded to my room, and it would just be like, oh no, damn, what, grounded, no, and then, you know, like, look all frustrated and make it to the door, and then open the door, shut it behind me, and like, yeah, all right, let's get it's on, baby, because I'd have a TV and my system in there. But yeah, that was only during it was a sweet spot of a matter of years, I think, where I think eventually I do think like at one point my dad like took all the cords or something. Yeah. I mean, you know, like it being confined, or not confined, I could get out, and this makes it sound like a, yeah. Yeah, being confined in this room. My parents kept telling me I was sick, and that I couldn't be let out of this room, and I was too sick to go out into the world. And no, I mean, like it was its own punishment still, because I did like the occasional bike ride. You know, I wanted to get out. I still wanted to always come home and game. I was definitely more of an inside person than an outside kid, but I had to mix it up a bit. At least the Sega was where it belonged. Nice. Yeah. Crudo said, yeah, if I was doing bad on school, the video game is gone for a month. Yeah, right. My parents would just call everything the Nintendo, you know. I think that's a pretty common mom and dad move, you know. No Nintendo for Ichigo, yeah. My Pretty sure my nieces and nephews, they'll have their Switches taken away. They all have Switches. That's the main thing they game on. And they're actually, I think, pretty sure they have a rule too where they only get the game on like, for the most part, on weekends, holidays. I don't think they get a whole, I mean, I think summer they get a certain amount that they can play most days, I think, in the summer. But yeah, they're yeah, not allowed to just play it all the time. It's funny because my mom was talking about having gone to visit my big sis and the kids and everything, and you know, she'd made some passing comment about like, oh yeah, it was really good to see one of them. He spent all day outside, you know, just fishing and blah blah blah. Like, it was just so nice to not have him just inside on that game all day. And I just remember, you know, I get a little fear reaction, you know, the quick, just that kind of like you're stunned for half a second, you know, and you're, you know, do I say anything, you know? No, I get it. I think it's funny because they did, it made me wonder how much did they push me to go outside? And I had to think about it for a bit. And I feel like they were pretty inconsistent with that when I was growing up. Like, there would be times when I'd be told to fuck off and go, you know, like, especially like if they going to clean the house, or they were going to have company over or something. Sometimes, like if it was in the middle of the day and it was going to be an activity that I would, as a kid, would not be into, I think they'd just, you know, hey, you're not gonna like this, you're gonna be bugging people here, so yeah, go ride your bike, have some fun, you know. They would never say like fuck off, but yeah, it was the metaphorical, right? Yeah, I think they were pretty inconsistent, you know, like with it, because I definitely stayed inside and gamed a lot. I think my mom would have wanted me to go out more. And yeah. Fireball said, cruel punishment for Switch owners. Take away just the middle part. Let them keep the controllers. Right. Man, yeah, what all can you get away with on the Switch with just the... I mean, you know, you got a touch screen on it, I suppose. So I wonder how far that touch screen gets you in terms of like going to visit YouTube or something. I've seen I've absolutely seen both my, well, there's a few of them. I've seen them all the ones that have a Switch. I have caught them at points on really late, like, you know, midnight or later. And they'll either be playing a game or be on YouTube or something. I just can't sleep. And it was funny because I mentioned it, like, you know, way after the last time I'd seen it, when I saw my big sis. You know, and just saying like, oh yeah, sometimes I do see them on, because I know you try to meter their, you know, their stuff. Like sometimes I do see them on. Really, you know, I think we were talking about like, oh, do they have it at night? Like, are they allowed to play at night? And she's like, oh no, they're not, you know. And it was funny because she, you know, in that moment I was like, wait a minute, it sounds like I feel like I'm heading down the path of the snitch here on my on these kids, man. They're just trying to get their game on. Honestly, if they're on YouTube at 12:30 a.m., I think Uncle Parvinator has a little more of a problem with it than, you know, if they were maybe, you know, getting their game on. Especially some retro gaming. Okay, all right. Sure. But yeah, watching some dumb shit on, I don't know. Hanging out with them and like seeing the stuff that kids watch on YouTube, like and with like YouTube auto playing to the next video, you'll just see I'll see this shit that I'm just like, what is going on? Like what? how did you get here? You know, like, how does this is interesting that this even exists, you know? And they will just sit there, and if they were left, I understand why their access is a bit metered, because they really don't know how to, like, especially with stuff like YouTube, they don't, you know, it's just crack, you know. It is to enough adults anyway. Ichigo said, my 3-year-old finds the weirdest shit when I'm not looking. I bet, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can't always be there. They have access to this technology sometimes, and, you know, of course, we all were pushing limits and stuff when we were a kid and watching stuff you're not supposed to watch or whatever. I wasn't supposed to play Mortal Kombat, but I had friends that had MK1 and 2, and, you know, we'd go and we'd play it until we drop. Speaking of staying up past midnight, we're playing Mortal Kombat 2, trying to learn some fatalities. Autoplay is so jarring. Yeah, it's definitely best off. Not getting anything done here. Just the journey, I guess. Oh God. Brock. All right. I'm gonna get back to that area we were in earlier today, but we're really struggling with towards the beginning. I don't know that that's where we're supposed to be, but there's at least unexplored territory there. This is it. It starts spinning out when you destroy their blocks. Get it. There you go. Thanks again for hanging, guys. I just wanted to give another heads up. I won't spend too long on the meta, but Parvination Episode 3. We did it live on Friday, and it's up on YouTube. Yeah, it's I've been doing this, it's kind of the culmination of having done a few, like, trying some kind of podcasty segments over the course of the last several months, and then decided to kind of start putting some of those together in sort of a podcast, a video game variety show / podcast. It's fun. It's something different from this, and yeah, I started it so late on Friday, and I honestly felt really bad about it, just that the work just got away from me, and I think that episode is up. I really like it, but I think I was just so burned out afterwards, and yeah, I kind of hit the I really hit the wall. Like, I did a little I took like a 30 or 45 minute break and came back, and just a game and stuff, and it I was tired, dude. And then after that, I was just really burned out. And I think I'm gonna put a weekend before the next episode. Put a not bring it out this Friday, but maybe next week. And yeah, it can be, Ichigo. Yeah, the brain rot is real. Global. Hey, you know, brain rot brought all of you here, so you know, I guess it also, hey, right, we don't have to like it, but understand it, but it's here. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Crudo. It was fun. Yeah, we did a new segment. I think some of you guys would like. I did a clip of it on Twitch with 2 clips kind of from around the same moment, but it was fun. Yeah, I'm trying to, and I want to grow that. I want to try to get more people on it too. I've got a couple friends, I think, who could contribute, and then I would love to have, you know, some guests, you know, video game luminaries, you know, That'd be nice. So yeah, just gonna keep working at it, keep growing it, and I think I will take this week without doing a new episode and get back to it next week. I think that'll give me some time because I was falling behind on a lot of other work, and give me some time to set up. If I find anything good, I'll start working on it. You know what the problem is? It's hard for me to want to space these episodes out because if I start working on a segment, especially something kind of news-based, it needs to be something that's a little more of a longer-term kind of thing because if it's a rapidly developing situation, you know, it's hard to go on and on about it for forever, but like, let's say I'm doing an episode next Friday. I want to start gathering some stuff between now and then. And I do have a couple things already, including something I've already did, but didn't include in the last show. But there's some topics that if I started it now, you know, like the situation may totally change, you know? So I think that's part of what pushed me to want to do them in back-to-back weeks. But this is a one-man show, so I gotta remember that. And, you know, I gotta be easy on myself, and because I just drove myself into the ground, man. Thanks, Crudo. Yeah, that was fun. The just asking questions. We'll bring that one back for sure. That was intense. I think 2 per month is I think that's a good amount, especially when I'm doing it all by myself, because it's just a lot of shit. I keep thinking that there will be some level of like, once I make a lot of these layouts, I won't have to do as much new work each time, but I don't know that that's ever going to happen, partially because I want to keep improving things, but maybe that would be good too, to just say, all right, dude, you've made enough layouts, segment titles, use these for 3 weeks or whatever, you know, like minimize what is like brand new, especially just the artwork. It takes so long getting the layouts, getting a new video transition. I think it's there's a balance to be found between, yeah, you know, always evolving, you know, refining versus just stagnation, you know. Yeah. Cool. I was getting stuck in here earlier, Ichigo. I was wondering if it was because, you know, I heard the music change and stuff. And you know what? I'm picturing now, I am picturing like the Super Metroid Super Metroid inspired Kraid level from Smash Bros. I'm picturing his NES form is a little could be a little underwhelming for you if you haven't seen it before. Oh, I just saw a time. I do need to wrap in about another 15. Shit. All right, let's get something done here. Let's This is fun, man. Thank you guys for hanging. Yeah. Oh, real quick. Wednesday, we're gonna play Pokemon Stadium 1. The Japanese version didn't come out in the US. Should be really fun. We'll do that Wednesday. Always felt sorry for Kraid. You know, it is interesting because in these games, to what extent are some of these monsters, like, are they sentient? Because I think that, I think it's at least explained that Ridley is, like, you know, as smart as anyone else. Yeah, right. Ridley's supposed to be intelligent. You know. Kraid seems more like a fucking like force of nature or so, you know, or just like a giant, like, you know, he's your enforcer, but or she, I don't know, because I feel like you see like a little baby Kraid in at least Super Metroid. But yeah, big brute. Yeah. Kraid's design is it doesn't read as being a feeling. Well, no, not well. They can feel pain, I'm sure, but a higher levels of intelligence. Okay, sorry. Gonna take a quick peek at the map. Boop 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 boop. You know, we need to go to these areas to the right, I believe. So I found a missile in here to the right. God damn it, I hate these doors. Grade maxing. God damn it. Oh, and then you take another hit. This was happening earlier. It's so frustrating. So I never collected these, I guess. Very cool. Finally. That's hard, man. That's tough. Can't even get through the damn door. Oh god, I'm just gonna kill everything with missiles now. Everything really packs a punch in here too. I'm just gonna try to actually get a little more energy real quick. Beep boop 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 boop. Well, so I had written down missiles, but you know what? I think I found that missile we just picked up yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, the Kraid, I would be very interested to I was gonna say I'd be very interested to know, how Kraid, a better understanding of how it reproduces, but I don't know. I think that's something it seems like I'd be interested in, right? Just out of at least a morbid curiosity, a scientific curiosity, even, just keep it simple. But I feel like once you started to get into those details, man, it, remember when I had my energy tank full? That was cool. I hate you. This could actually be another decent spot. I think I just need to... Every room is so treacherous. I think I just need to try to get a little bit of health before we move on. Let it come to you. Favorite era video game music? I find myself coming back, I think, mostly to Super NES and Nintendo 64 era music, I think. Exactly, Aiton. The math doesn't work out in my favor. GameCube's got a lot of fun stuff too, yeah. Yeah, what about the rest of you guys? I mean, I do listen to a couple of 8-bit soundtracks, but that is more rare. There's a few games I'll listen to frequently. I like Mario 3 sometimes. Dragon Quest 3, I've listened to that soundtrack a few times. The original NES one is still fun, but I feel like that composer was still learning the tools. Definitely in the first couple DQs, but yeah, I think by DQ3 they started to get the hang of it, and it's really, really good, and it's very, you can tell that this person, you know, wrote it as something that could easily be, you know, that is a symphony, that is... They came from that, you know, sort of mindset, you know, so it's kind of interesting because they take that damage to the door. It hurts too. Okay, I think I've died in here before. I remember this now. Aiton said Mega Man holds up. Yeah, a lot of NES era benefits from proper OCR treatment. Yeah, I've read a little bit about some of the tricks that some of the folks that post these soundtracks do to yeah. I watched one recently about Mario 64 and about how its soundtrack has the official soundtrack that came out, you know, they sold it by CD-ROM around the original release of the game. And that one is actually a little bit different than the one that's on the cartridge, and it was kind of breaking down some of the differences. Some of it was subtle, and it was like talking about like how long would the attack on this one synth sound be versus, you know, so it got very granular, you know, but and I think a lot of people, there were times when they'd play two samples, one from the soundtrack, the official CD soundtrack release versus the game. There would be a couple times when I'd hear both of them and I'd be like, I don't know, man, I didn't catch what you were saying was different. But yeah, it's you could in some of them, yeah. Global said Metroid Prime soundtrack, fell in love with and recorded on a tape recording. Yeah. Oh, very cool. Nice. Yeah. Doing a video game soundtrack. I bet they're probably like, what the heck? You know? Not to say not supporting, but yeah, I bet that's just kind of a funny, like, he's recording the game, you know, doing a game soundtrack on a... I had the Mario Kart 64 soundtrack. I bought that one at like EB Games or something. Okay, if you will, just give me 1 second. We went all the way on the top row, I believe, didn't we? We're on like the top entrance. We made it all the way over. There was a missile, of course, and now we're in a very tall vertical shaft. I gotta see if I make a little progress quickly. This appears to... Let's see, I think this is like maybe the second door we found on the left. And it caps off up here, okay. I think that there were maybe 2 doors that we passed on our way up to this, or this is the second door. So many areas look alike, it can be very easy to get turned around. Damn. Get out of here. Oh, don't let him hit you. Shit. I hate that. Ooh, this is new territory. All right. Well, even if we don't get much done today, I think we'll have a... we'll have an opportunity the next time we get in and play this. Yeah. Sorry, need to catch up with the chat. Crudo said, a huge fan of the Perfect Dark soundtrack. Nice. Yeah, dude. I was really loving... Honestly, having that song was... I didn't need anything to put me in the mood for that segment, but that song just had me like... It sent it to a 10, you know? Having a main menu song, or like the title screen song, whatever it is, you know. I think it's the main menu. Love to play Perfect Dark again. SNES was a tracker module format, so if you're down for chip and demo, you're set. Had the Killer Instinct OST CD. I wished other games had that much pride in their work, too. Very cool. You know, I don't remember the music from Killer Instinct other than, like, maybe... Yeah, you know, maybe like title screen kind of stuff. That's about it. I should check that out sometime. I liked that game as a kid. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, most games you buy have that CD in there with it. That'd be cool. The deluxe box set, as it would be known as now. You know, it is progress, Fireball. Yep. All right. So we, okay. So I took that top road and it has now led to another vertical shaft here. Let's see how far down this thing goes, I guess. We came from up there, didn't we? Yes. Shit. I wonder if this just connects back to the, is this just, this is parallel to that room we were just in. I'm wondering, oh shit. We're about to die. Well, honestly, the timing is perfect. Let's save. All right, well, we know where we can come back. This is at least new, so maybe there's something good for us to find down here. I think Kraid is lurking around somewhere. Let me get this thing saved, and then I think I'll have to wrap it up. Yeah, that's cool, Ayaton, yeah. And then, yeah, so it got like, when it's moved to the SNES audio format, there's probably like a lot of, I guess they're compressing the hell out of it or something. Interesting. Someone brought up the other day the all these like videos on YouTube that have popped up that are like, you know, the uncompressed version or something, when, you know, they were, I think a lot of them, you know, they're just kind of taking those audio files and cleaning them up sometimes, but some of those get some views too, man. A lot of people finding them. Seems to be something a lot of folks like, a cleaned up version. Sometimes a little scuzz is nice, but of course, depending on how these how the game produced its sound, yeah, you know, I just think it was so fascinating learning that like different sound chips from different generations of a console would have, you know, quite a different sound to it. I just, you know, it's a whole world I didn't know about. Oh man. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here in a sec. I'll play some sounds for you. But yeah, I just wanted to give one last heads up. Yeah, we got Parvination episode 3 up. I think I'll wait till next Friday to get the next one up. But go check it out if you haven't. It's on YouTube. The VOD is still up on Twitch as well. And we had a good time with that. I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. This is a fun Sunday sesh. Let me get to the schedule. I'm gonna get out of here in a sec. I'll play some sounds for you. But yeah, this has been good, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And thanks for the follow, Buck. I'm gonna get up out of here. Maybe I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some Pokemon Stadium. And Friday, I don't know, we'll play something else. Maybe something Super Famicom. Bye, guys. Adios. Have a good one. Appreciate you. Next time.
Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling. No good.
Oh, dude, it smells so good.
The new Nintendo 64. So what's the big deal, and why is Toys R Us already sold out?
Why, you're getting nervous, man.
Donkey.
The new Nintendo 64.
Well, there's only one shitty game left.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
And y'all already know. All day, Dallas sucks.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. We will not go quietly into the night.
Wow, so cool.
You idiots.
Have you been smoking marijuana? I hope you've all enjoyed our program this morning.
Donkey.
Mamma mia!
Donkey.
Donkey. Wasn't me.
And one time at band camp,
Nani? Nani?
Whoa. Dang, dude.
You are the main character.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh!
This motherfucker don't miss.
Oh!
Dude, how did you tear your asshole?
Mamma mia!
You destroyer! You killer! You get out! You break your power! You get off this nation!
Just watching my algorithms get crushed.
Come on.
The Parvinator.